Let's close out another great week of football with a Sunday night primetime matchup between the Chicago Bears and the Minnesota Vikings.
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from my favorite western. Ground control over the soul like Bogeyman. Chop you up if I'm under pressure.
Only one spot remaining in Conference Championship Weekend. Let's see who claims it. We're underway in the divisional round finale. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Coming out throwing is Williams. To the left and hauled in by Odunze. He's at the 30. The 10. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears take a 6-0 lead right away. It's a Odunze touchdown. So the first lead of our game goes to our visitors, Brock, and I know it is very early, but tough not to have that word upset at least start to creep into your mind just a bit.
When you go into someone else's building in the playoffs, this place has been juicy. They have been so hyped to get to this game. Yeah, and the odds certainly in the home team's favor, but you go out and score, touchdown the opening drive, level it a whole bunch.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Fielded at the 7. And this drive will start inside the 25.
Take over the 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard goal.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. McCarthy starting off with a throw. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. That play good for 17 and a 1st down. Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40. Here's McCarthy, 1st and 10. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
2nd and 10, McCarthy. The left side, Ronnie Martin Hopkinson. And he didn't get much time to secure it. He takes a shot. Good job to even hang on through that catch there. Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4. Another throw here for McCarthy. Caught by Miller. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota.
42-yard line.
Running for the first time with their rookie from Vanderbilt. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. Has him on a quick hitter. snap is going to come from the red zone, Brock. He's down to that 17-yard line. They get 23 on that one. And the Vikings are going to have a first down.
At the 17-yard line.
From the red zone on first. And he has the Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings finish off their opening drive. George Addison, the touchdown. Now it's Will Reichert on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Vikings respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. We're going to tie ball game now as they send this away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Some nice field position here. Bears getting set. First and 10. Complete to DK Metcalf. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. So a 27-yard pickup on that play. And it'll be first down Bears. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. Williams on first down. Getting out to his left. He's going to keep it this time. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
And the Bears first down.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. First and 10. Working inside the red zone. Vikings get there. They're going to win this round. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
6 yards.
Pretty even match in this first half. You're just kind of waiting. Right? You just kind of try to get a feel for which defense is going to come to life. And when you get that sack, that can go a long way to infusing some energy on that side of the ball.
Working from the gun, Williams. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down. Third and long for him here. Pass caught, 9-yard line. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line.
A gain of 12 yards. Brings up fourth down.
Williams throwing on fourth. And that's incomplete in the end zone. Could have been 6 points. As that one falls, Brock, instead just a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Now a shotgun handoff to Miller. And they drop him with a big hit, but it's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. They get an even 10 on that play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota. Again, it's Miller. A lot of space ahead. And he's going to get this one to the 36-yard line. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
They've got first down here from the 36. From the shotgun, McCarthy connects with his back, Aaron Jones. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic. But it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
From the gun, a give to Miller. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next third down coming.
Here's McCarthy on 1st and 10. This is Jefferson, and he's got it. And he's down to almost, no, they're actually going to give him the 30 here. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And the Vikings are going to have a first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
That'll do it for one quarter of this NFC divisional round matchup. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. More from US Bank Stadium after the break. We're ready now for the second quarter to begin. Vikings in control of it. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Escapes the pocket. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
McCarthy trying again on 2nd down. Completed over the middle. And they take him down, but there's a flag on the play. Just a momentary loss of focus, a break in discipline, and not a good moment individually as he gets hit with that personal foul. So after the penalty yardage marked off, here's 1st and 10. Running it after the penalty. And he's out of bounds. Looks like he only got a yard. That's going to set us up for 2nd and 9.
Sometimes just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. It just needed one more component. Get that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late. And this could have been much, much more exciting.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Now McCarthy. You know, it's great flying through the air, Ross. The problem is on the business end as it falls to the ground. Third down coming up.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket and keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
Ninth play of the drive coming up. They need 8 yards here on third down. Here he goes, third and long. Catch made underneath by back. He gets this down to the 13-yard line. They gain 11 on that play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Miller. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
A momentary speed bump there on what has otherwise been a great drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Looking to throw, McCarthy. He brings it in. And that's a Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings take a second quarter lead. Reichert on for the point after.
Will Reichert is lining up for the extra point.
Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Vikings break that tie and now lead by 7. Set to kick this away. From his own end zone, here we go. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Finds the in route complete. It almost as he caught it. Does well to hold on to it. Gets him to the 37. It's a pick up of 14 yards as the chains reset.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
First down throw by Williams. Finds his running back, DeAndre Swift. He is down to the 30-yard line. That one naps him 33 yards and a new set of downs, too.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
They've run this 12-yard out route, Kate, at the combine, well, all the way back to last century when I had to throw. In this throw, it's a big boy throw. It's a differentiator. Can you make that deep out throw on time, on rhythm, and accurately? Well, that was teaching tape right there. There was almost no resistance offered against the rush. He came off the line ready to maul anything in sight. It was all the QB could do to get rid of that before he gets absolutely clobbered.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. To the air yet again, Williams. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. Trying to find his tight end. That's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, Well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Third and long, they're going to throw. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw. Anytime you start sniffing that red zone and you don't score 6, you only come away with 3 points. Not what you were looking for on the call sheet.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Here's Miller on the return. He lost the football. And they dodge a turnover there on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
Awareness. So critical in so many phases of the game. And in this phase, in the special teams phase, it's not just hitting blocks and clearing the lane, but in this case, recognizing the fumble and most importantly, keeping that possession.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. Here's McCarthy to throw. Brought in left side by Jefferson. And he crosses the sideline a yard or 2 beyond, looks like the 30.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4. Exactly 2 minutes to play in half number 1. It's the Vikings holding the lead at US Bank Stadium. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. He'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. Pick up a 5 on that play, and the Vikings are going to have a 1st down.
What's that saying, Kate, about discretion? Discretion is the better part of valor. Well, decision-making for quarterbacks is so critical. In that time, excellent discretion. Protect yourself, get the 1st down, and live to play another day.
Throwing on first, it's McCarthy. Completes downfield to Felton. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
First and 10, here's McCarthy. Finds him over the middle. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. One of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Straight ahead, here's Miller. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets him all the way down to that 15-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
They keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. From the red zone now. This one's caught. He drives this down to the 8 before going out.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Second and 3 now. Handoff here for Miller. And he's going to fight forward and get in. Touchdown! The Vikings will add to their lead at the end of the half. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out. And that time, well, Ruff, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way. It took the entire group offensively.
That one splits the uprights. And the Vikings drive their lead to 11. Set to kick this away. Third and now to return it. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Bears take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
First and 10 now with all of 15 seconds left to utilize in this half. To throw, Williams. Flush down out to his left. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open or risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
He'll throw it. This is Metcalf working out right side. And they're able to drive him out as he reaches the 45.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. That was the epitome of courage to make that in-cut and make the catch.
This is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. The final throw before the break. And he's going to let this fly towards the end zone. Knocked away in the end zone. That's incomplete. No luck, no touchdown just yet. It's second down.
Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Somebody is going to the NFC Championship game from this one. Let's find out who as our second half gets underway. Brings in the kick at the 9.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. From the shotgun, McCarthy. The left side brought in by Hopkinson. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after it.
First and 10, it's McCarthy. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop it. And they've got a little extra distance now to make up here on second down.
Okay, that was so good, really, on two levels there defensively. Number one, with an athletic quarterback, you've got to keep him in the pocket. They did. And then more importantly, and in this case, you got to finish him. Job well done.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. Downfield, he's got Hawkins Robinson. He's forced out of bounds after a nice play there, but still, Brock, not enough to avoid third down.
A gain of 20 on the
Wow,
play.
certainly found the weak spot in coverage with that catch. Really goes to show they trust every single player, receiver, running back, in that case, tight end, to be a playmaker in this offense.
McCarthy throwing on this 3rd and 1. This is Jefferson, and he's got it. And he's down to almost, no, they're actually going to give him the 30 here.
A gain of 24
It's a 24-yard
yards.
gash, and it gives them the first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Let's go.
Now an inside handoff to Miller. The stop was made, but not until he reaches that 17-yard line. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota.
17-yard line.
Running once more with Miller. Solid running here. That's 9 yards as he brings up 2nd down.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 60
Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. And he's got it. It's in close. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings grow the lead coming out of halftime. Jordan Addison, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Well, as they drive forward to what right now looks like it should be a win, Brock. He sure has taken advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His 2nd touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity. Certainly paying dividends in this one. More than likely for more games to come.
Here's Reichert set to kick this away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. Here's Swift to start the drive. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Off the play fake, Williams. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there.
Yikes. As that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
This finds its target. That's Metcalf. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line.
And the Bears, 1st down.
1st down, Williams. Going deep here for the end zone. And they can't connect on the deep low. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though. You get 2nd down.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit. Kate, you get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And a set forces a now tougher third down.
Well, even the toughest in the league to catch can still be caught at times. It just takes a defense that's determined and relentless. And the real big key, when you get that split second, and you got to take advantage of that opportunity, defense just did.
Williams with third and long. And this is lofted deep down the middle. Ooh, the defender was waiting for that one to make a play on it, knocked it away, forcing fourth down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
Fourth and forever coming up. They will go for it, Williams. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
McCarthy throwing here. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. He has room past the 25. And he is stopped with authority there. But that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that first down. It's a pickup of 26. And the Vikings are going to have a first down. Working inside the red zone. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Miller with it. He's going to get him 7 there. It's third down coming up.
You make that call, just give yourself a fighting chance on third down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the first down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
Bears in the nickel, third down. We're down to 1 quarter to play in this NFC divisional round matchup. It's Vikings football, and they know they are just 1 quarter away from advancing. To the line. Here's 3rd and 3. On the give, it's Miller. Racing down the left side. And he'll bring it to the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings keep adding to that 4th quarter lead. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with 1 end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, how many wins in this league? You get one, you instantly think of another. And of course, if you are able to actually deliver on it.
Here's Riker set to kick this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Some nice field position here. Bears getting set. 1st and 10. Working from the gun. Williams buys time, rolling right. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. After one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
Final quarter, this quarterback's just feeling the need to do a little extra, try to make something happen outside the pocket. But the problem, defense wouldn't let them. They have that same kind of urgency. They want to make some plays of their own before they hit the showers. And they got one right there with that sack.
He's forced out of bounds after a nice play there, but still brought not enough to avoid 3rd down.
This really isn't a route designed for a lot of yards, Kate. You're just trying to get a small handful and move on to the next down. Stay in rhythm. And anytime you can work some magic after the catch and stretch it out, those are welcome bonus yards.
That one's nabbed by Komet. And he's going to be across midfield, close to the 45 before going out. Even 10-yard gain on the play. And that'll be 1st down, Chicago.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
1st and 10 now from the 46. Williams to throw. Has the open man downfield. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears making the scoreboard look a touch better. Santos now for the extra point.
Santos lining up for the extra point.
Right down the middle. It's good. And the Bears make it an 18-point game.
35. Bears 17.
Not really much of an avenue left for a comeback in this one, but they still have to try the onside kick here. And this is covered by the Vikings hands team. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. Well, I guess they kind of had to do it here, Brock.
Yeah, it's called a have to. Yeah, kind of have to at this point in the game, huh?
Okay, but like most things in this game, it did not work out for them.
Yeah, let's face it, even if they do recover that, probably not going to find a way to win. But this is a time where you work on things, where you do build to the following week. Got to find a way to flush this because it's just not been their kind of game.
Here's Miller. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. Working quickly here.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11. That's a 41-yard line.
Now it's Miller. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Here's McCarthy to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. It's inside the 10. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings put up even more points in a win. It's a T.J. Hockenson touchdown.
Kate, every year, it's kind of like the Baskin-Robbins of tight ends. You get all sorts of different flavors. You get inline blockers. You get guys that can run routes. You got guys that can do a little bit of everything. And then you get a game changer. And this guy's a game changer.
That one right down the middle. And the Vikings continue piling on to this lead. Set to kick this away. Gordon now to return it. He dodged the tackle. Good work so far. He's got room. And an excellent effort there sets him up almost at midfield.
When you get contributions like that on your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
First down throw by Williams. Gets it downfield, on target to Metcalf. He's going to have this one down to the 28.
26 yards. And the Bears, first down.
Williams on first down. Just like the last play, Metcalf has it. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears putting up points in a game decided. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. Santos now for the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Bears make it an 18-point game.
42. Bears 24.
Down by 3 scores, their hand is forced. They're going to try the onside kick here. And this is covered by the Vikings hands team. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. Starting out trips right here. First and 10. They run. It's Miller. And he needed his 6 yards to begin this one. He got second and 4.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt to that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
Back-to-back carries here. Escapes the defender. He's going to take this down to the 11-yard line. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset?
So all they needed to see right there before the snap. Defense way overcommitted to stopping the quick pass. Became really easy to hand it off and watch that running back do the rest.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. First and 10.
79! 79! Check.
Coming left is Miller. And they take this in for the score. The Vikings keep adding to that one-quarter lead.
Let's see, Kate, I think in bowling, you get 3 strikes, that's a turkey. You know, in hockey or soccer, you score 3 goals, that's a hat trick. What are we going to call this other than simply splendid?
Record there to tack on the extra point. And the Vikings grow their lead yet again. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. First and 10. Williams will look to throw. He's going to push one deep down the right. Brought in inside the 20. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears making the scoreboard look a touch better. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. I got middle field open or close. So I got single high or too high. Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays could follow. You go with what you think is your best option. There they felt like it was going to be a pass, but sometimes it simply doesn't work.
Not really much of an avenue left for a comeback in this one, but they still have to try the onside kick here. And this is covered by the Vikings hands team. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line.
No question they wanted the ball back late, but you don't see many of these recovered by the kicking team in the NFL. You see even fewer recovered when they're actually expecting it, like they certainly were right there.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. Back to throw. Here's McCarthy. That one's cut at the 10-yard line. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings put up even more points in a win. It's a Justin Jefferson touchdown. One after try good by Riker. And the Vikings continue adding on to that lead. Set to kick this away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Chased out to his right. Check down into the hands of Swift. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. Offense up to the line fast. First down, Williams to throw. Forced out to his right. And this one won't be caught, but we got a flag here. Looked like there may have been some early contact before that throw arrived. So a little too much contact on the part of the defender, and the officials flag him for it. Williams to throw on first. Throwing this one back of the end zone. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. It takes a special quarterback to thread the needle. He couldn't do it.
You know what that's like? That's like passing across your own crease in hockey, kid. That's a big no-no. When you challenge double coverage in the end zone, and let me tell you, coaches don't really like that either.
Williams with a quick pass out wide. And they're going to hold him down just shy of the 40. Working quickly here.
12 yards. And the Bears first down.
Here's Williams again. On the move, headed right. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So it's second down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down. They'll air it out on third. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. It's the 2-minute warning here in Minneapolis. Bears hoping to make it look a little better before time runs out. Down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this. Desperation time here. He's got it to his running back. And he's touched as they pick up that first down on fourth. defense is hurrying. Time running down. Sticking in the air. It's Williams. Trying to push deep downfield. And he makes the catch, but he will not get the feet down. Oh, Brock, that could have been a highlight reel touchdown. But instead, just an incompletion.
Well, he had the space from the defender and the concentration to make a great catch. What he didn't have was enough end zone real estate. That's just a very, very exciting incompletion.
Still 10 to go. Second down now from the 26. Again, it's Williams. And this time they can't connect, so that's incomplete. Been favoring their back this drive. Let's see if it's going to continue now on third down.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive downfield. I love the call. I love pushing the ball down the field. But the windows in the throwing lanes aren't there long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be off.
And they can't connect on the third down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got fourth down. So they take their shot for the end zone, Brock, rather than focusing on that first down marker. And now they've got a decision to make.
Yeah, I think with that incompletion, they've made the decision. You better send that field goal team on. They took their shot. They just couldn't finish it.
Here he goes. Got to have this on fourth down. Gets him on the end route. The lateral goes haywire. It's out. And it's recovered by the offense, but Brock gets fourth down. No one with the fumbler can advance it, so this is still going to be a turnover on downs. So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. That's complete. Here's Jones. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
They're going to pass it here. He hits him downfield. This is Miller. And they are all the way to that red zone.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
19 Lion, Buffalo 18, Chap 60, Chap 60.
Throwing on first, it's McCarthy. Throw left side, brought in by Hopkinson. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop.
That's not a big completion on the stat sheet. That's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger, 19 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Take it. Go.
Back to the air, McCarthy. Catch made. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. Now, they don't need points anymore, Brock, but can they resist piling on? Let's see. It's 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
So it's a win for the Vikings.